going to be discussing part 2 of cheaters. Today, I'm going to give you their secrets. I'm going to tell you everything that I guess I could recommend. And coming from experience, I've been married twice. And yes, cheated both times. Not me. My so-called partners. I don't know why. But anyways. How cheaters hide their tracks. That's going to be the topic for part 2 of You Frickin' Cheaters. A cheating partner is one of the most stressful and hurtful things to deal with when you are in a relationship. However, even though you suspect a partner is cheating, you may not know how they are hiding their tracks and keeping their behaviors hidden from you. Oh, but we do. That's why this podcast. So, we are going to get right into this. And I'm really hoping that this advice that I'm about to give you is taken seriously. A lot of people just shove it aside or just don't care if their partner is cheating, and then there's some of you who are just completely devastated, brokenhearted, and not feeling your fucking self because of some asshole or thought that cheating is the best. So, as most individuals who have been with a cheating partner will tell you, there are a number of different methods that cheaters will use to hide their activities. After all, remaining secretive is a major part of a cheater's motive. And I'm going to tell you some of them. So these are some of the ways cheaters might use to hide their tracks and keep their activities away from prying eyes. One big one is hiding financial information. So suddenly hiding financial information or being secretive about how much money they have or are spending is a classic method for cheaters to hide their actions. For example, it is common for the cheating partner to purchase their affair partner gifts, spend money on dates, and invest in weekends away. If their relationship partner caught sight of this financial information, it would be sure evidence that something suspicious is going on. Of course, I think all women or men should look at each other's financial stuff anyways. I think in a relationship, there's two of you. Both of you pay bills, both of you pay the mortgage, whatever, groceries, kids, everything costs money. Everything isn't just one way and should be split. Not saying that guys have to dish out money to women and women have to dish out money to. I'm just saying, just kind of know where your place is to cover what costs. Sometimes women make more money, they pay the bigger bills. Guys make more money, they pay the bigger bills. Kind of deal, correct? See, I'm a single mom, and I've had to do all of it my whole life, well, not my whole life, my children's whole lives. Like I said, I've been married twice, and both loser fall down dads have had like nothing to do with their kids. They just wanted pussy and to fuck around and, shit like that. They couldn't care less about what happens when you do fuck around. Well, my children are the repercussions of what happens when you fuck around. Not me. I have never cheated in my life. I think if there was supposed to be cheating, I think I would have called it off. But anyways. Okay. Another good one is guarding their phones. Cheaters closely guard their phones, and it's one of the most telltale signs of a cheater trying to hide their tracks. The individual in question may ensure that their phone stays on them at all times, refuse to let their partner handle or use the phone, or only use their phone in more private locations, such as the bathroom or a separate room. They may also panic or show aggression or start arguments when their partner asks to see their phone. Additionally, some cheating partners may take extra steps to hide their tracks by using apps on their phone to hide their texting activities, delete messages, or lock certain photo albums. They may even invest in a second burner phone that they use exclusively to contact their affair partner. Keep in mind that unless you see a second phone or manage to get a hold of your partner's unlocked phone, it will be difficult to determine if they are using privacy apps to hide their tracks. Another great tip: hiding their outside activities is a great and very gung-ho guarantee that, yes, they are cheating. Most individuals that are in relationships, especially long-term relationships, will inform each other of their comings and goings. This includes telling each other about their hobbies outside of the house, speaking about work trips, or informing one another when they have plans with friends. However, a cheating partner may attempt to hide their infidelity by being vague about their activities outside the home. For example, they may become unreachable at certain hours, give short, cryptic answers about their whereabouts, such as work or with friends, and start to spend long hours out of the home. Cheating partners also sometimes lie about new hobbies they have picked up or new friends they are making, as these might all be connected to their affair partner. So another tip is using VPNs or incognito search modes. So VPNs, virtual private networks, are designed to protect privacy online and will hide your IP address. This allows you to browse the internet privately and shield some of your personal location or IP address data from being tracked. A cheater may install and use a VPN on their computer if they want to ensure that any internet searches or online activity related to their affair is completely hidden. Once they are done using the internet, they can turn off the VPN, fully concealing their activities. Now, I've had assholes in my life who enjoyed going on the internet because they get to look at tits and ass and, whatever. Cheat their fucking faces off. And then lie about it. Cover it up and say, oh, I'm gambling or I'm doing something else. Which is full of bullshit. Clearly. Especially when you go back into history. You see all these porn sites or chat apps and whatever else. So, cheating is the worst thing. But if you are devastated and, need help, just look for your community supports and find some, because it is a tough deal to get through. It sucks terribly. And, yeah. Another simple way that cheaters hide their tracks is by using incognito search modes. These modes are designed to let you browse the web without recording your history or tracking your data. This allows a cheater to visit certain websites or engage in online activity without a record of it. Earlier in my part 1 podcast, I gave a whole bunch of really good tips, which I will leave in my blog. And that too, I will leave a link to it so you can take a look. Everything that I talk about on my podcast will be in the blog. So Honey Shack will not be Honey Shack. It will be Pleasure My Libido. And that's where you can find it. Another good one is creating alternative social media accounts. So if you're in a relationship with someone, chances are that your social media accounts are connected, or you communicate with them via more than just their phone number. This can be incriminating for a cheating partner looking to present as single, so they may create an alternative social media account that portrays them differently. They will give out their profile's information to potential affair partners in an attempt to reassure them of their single nature and keep up appearances, hiding their illicit actions. So catching a cheating partner may not be the easiest thing to do, as there are several methods that cheaters can use to hide their tracks and keep their activities a secret. The best thing that you can do to catch a cheating partner is to stay aware of the individual's behavior. This doesn't mean to be suspicious, but it does mean to be observational and take note of the behavior that your cheating partner is displaying. Additionally, you can use different types of online information searches to determine whether your partner is cheating. The tactics that I'm telling you about here are a great way to get the evidence that you need that they're cheating in your relationship. So, a reverse phone lookup can be performed by inputting a phone number into a search tool. The tool will give information about the owner of the phone number and any known addresses, social media accounts, relatives, friends, and associates. You can use this to determine if an alternative phone number belongs to your partner, if they have an alternative social media account, or figure out the name of the people they might be associated with. You can also do people searches. It helps you to narrow down who your partner may be associating with, in addition to other information such as connected social media accounts, hidden email messages, addresses, or hidden phone numbers. Any of the information turned up can help you figure out whether or not your partner is going by a fake app. Excuse me for one moment. Crazy thing. Okay. Sorry about that. So, it also has connections you don't know about, or is using phone numbers and email addresses you aren't aware of. You can also do background checks. A background check might be an extreme step, but it can sometimes be necessary to determine whether or not your partner is lying or hiding important information about themselves. A background check will turn up public record information such as marriage and divorce certificates, any known phone numbers or email addresses, current and past addresses, social media accounts, and criminal or arrest records. All of this information can help you determine whether or not your partner is up to suspicious activity or engaging in infidelity. You can also hire a private investigator. Some individuals may want solid proof that their partner is cheating and will hire a private investigator. After evaluating their partner's behavior and running internet information searches, a private investigator can perform more in-depth investigative research about your partner and even trail them to capture first-hand evidence. However, you should remember that hiring a private investigator can be costly and may backfire if your partner isn't cheating. But instead, find out that you hired somebody to check up on them. So proceed carefully if you are considering a private investigator. Not just that, but you might need to get a private eye in case you are married to somebody with a lot of money, because they will leave you with nothing. To be honest, they will take everything and you will get nothing. So if you are being cheated on and by chance your husband or wife has a lot of money or comes from a really large family with a lot of money, you're not going to get anything. So if you can prove that they are cheating, then you have at least two legs to stand on, and a pretty good lawyer can fight that in court. But if you don't, and you can't prove that, and you get fucked over, well, honey, you're getting fucked over, because that's how it goes. It's funny how it works, but that's the honest truth. So, if you have solid proof that your spouse is cheating and they come from a family or they have a lot of money, be prepared. Make sure you have solid proof, because you're going to need it. Because he or she is going to lie their faces off and you're not going to get squat. It's either way, doesn't matter. Money talks. Money is the root to all evil. It's totally, but that's the laws, and it sucks ass. I've been there, done that, got fucked, and yeah, it's terrible. So, just so you guys know. Suspecting that a dating partner or spouse is cheating on you is stressful and bound to bring up many different questions as you attempt to get into the bottom of this problem. I'm going to give you some signs of cheating, which will help and prepare you. And, oh yes, very true, my friend. 86 Bad Love, you obviously have gone through the same bullshit. Yes, a background check is very good, because you don't know who you are welcoming into your home, into your bedroom, into your children's lives, into your life. Could be a lunatic, could be anybody. Could be one of those guys that have 5 wives. You just don't know. And nowadays, people lie their fucking faces off. Nobody can ever be honest. So, definitely, background check is right on this list. So, okay. So in addition to hiding their activities and guarding their phone, some of the first signs of cheating to look out for include changed behavior. Aw. Well, thank you. And yes, some of us women, bad love, have been through the ringers, let me tell you. That's why I've been single for 13 years. There's some real frickin' winners out there, let me say. So, one giveaway is behavior. The change in behavior is a big giveaway. Your partner may become cold to you and move away from your touch, but they may also become more loving and intimate with you in different ways. This depends on your relationship and your partner's personality type. Some signs of cheating include taking showers more frequently, taking better care of themselves, and potentially starting arguments or being unfriendly to you for no reason. You should keep in mind that these actions may also have other reasons. So try to have a conversation with them about their behavior before outright accusing them of cheating with no evidence or other reasoning to back it. So in case of, they aren't cheating and they're just acting weird, which is highly not even logical, because if they are acting weird, female or male, they are cheating. And hiring a private investigator, it does cost quite a bit of money, and it would be just easier if you, pardon me, I needed a drink for a second. Okay, thank you. But they do cost a lot of money. For example, if you need solid evidence of your partner cheating to be used in divorce proceedings or other court matters, then the cost of a private investigator might be worth it. Like I was saying, if he or she comes from a family with a lot of money and you have children with him, or whichever, you have children with her, if you can prove that your spouse is cheating in any way or whatever, you can prove that to the courts. They have to help you with alimony, child support. They cannot just walk away and go run off with this other person. So if you don't have children, they still have to pay alimony, female or male, and they can't just walk away from that either. So they're going to fuck themselves eventually. And that's the funny part. People with a lot of money think, oh, you don't have a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to get shit. You're just going to walk away. And the funny thing is, a lot of people don't want to fight other people with money, right? Because the controversy and everything else. the children's sake, everything, right? Well, if you do have kids with somebody and they do have money, sweetheart, soak them for everything they're worth, because if they're cheating, then they deserve what you're coming. Whatever you're dishing out, they deserve it. Oh, you betcha. It's on. It should work. It's crazy how this thing is sometimes, let me say. But bad love, I've had so much crap with trying to get everything to work on my broadcasting here. So pardon me if things aren't functioning as well. I'll get everything down pat eventually here. I'll learn what everything does. Some of it, I'm still learning, so bear with me. Now, is it legal to perform information searches? This is a big issue. Even though you are suspecting your partner of cheating, many people wonder if it is even legal for them to look into their significant other's information via online people searches, phone lookups, and background checks. However, because of all the information reported in these searches comes from public records and third-party sources, such as social media accounts, it is perfectly legal to search as long as you aren't using it to stalk, harass, or plan a crime. Well, thank you. So as long as you're not going to break the law and then divorce your partner, and try to pin it on them, then you're good. So how do you know if your partner is cheating for sure? The only true way to know if your partner is cheating for sure is to pay attention to their behavior and collect evidence before confronting them. Unfortunately, even then, many partners may still deny their behavior, no matter how much they try to hide it. Eventually, it does come out. It is important to keep in mind that your partner may act upset, angry, and even aggressive if you confront them with the knowledge of their secret activities. If there is any chance that your partner will turn violent, rely on friends and family members to support you if you choose to confront your partner or even contact the police. Sometimes assholes like to react to being stupid and lash out at you for no reason at all. And you can't fight in front of your kids, and you can't shoot them because then you go to jail. But I'm pretty sure it's crossed a lot of our minds. I'm not saying to go out and kill your partner. I'm saying it has crossed minds. So don't take that as, okay, I can go do my partner in. No. Do it the easier way where they suffer. Female or male is hit them where it hurts the most. Their bank accounts. That's what they love the most. Because that's what they don't share with anybody. Not even their affairee. They like to keep all that to themselves. So, finding the knowledge that you need, spending your time in a constant state of worry or paranoia over your partner's potential activities is never a fun place to be. So if you suspect that your partner is cheating on you or is engaged in other suspicious activities, you can start to carefully evaluate their behavior to determine whether or not this is the truth. Pay attention to how your partner interacts with you, uses their phone or computer, or spends time outside of the house. In addition to using information.com to gather key information that might otherwise be hidden from you. So, information.com will give you all types of very helpful and very truthful answers to a lot of your curiosities. Okay, so now all of these steps can give you answers or whether or not your partner is cheating and help you gain the knowledge you need to move forward from worry and anxiety that a cheating partner can cause. And a lot of it is follow your gut. If you feel that your partner is cheating, there is 99.9% that they are. It's pretty bad when the female is the cheater in a relationship and the male is the one devastated. But in that kind of a case, if the female is cheating, it is probably because she's getting better sex somewhere else. Or the partner has stopped paying attention and just is too busy or just got lazy or whatever. So in that case, you can't really blame a woman for cheating on a man, but it is very hurtful when she does. Because most of the time, women do know that it does hurt and it is painful. Men, on the other hand, are completely opposite. They do it because they don't care. And that is the honest to God truth. I have studied pleasure in university. I have taken up psychology. I've studied human beings and behaviors for years. And men are harder than women. That's why women aren't in politics, because we wouldn't put up with bullshit, for one, and we'd be, putting everybody to the stake. But men, they like to play war games and, the harder stuff. So, to hurt a woman's feelings, they don't have a problem because they're a guy. They completely don't understand. Just like when you have children. Your children, when they get hurt, will always run to mommy. Why? Because mommy is soft. Daddy, on the other hand, will give you a hug, pat you on the head and ship you off. So that's the reasoning. But if a woman is cheating, guys, pick up the game, obviously. If your woman is cheating on you, you better just start doing something about it. Because then that means you're not pleasing your lady, or you're not paying attention to her. Something you're doing to push her away. Because women, we know if it's a good thing or not. If you love us when we know you love us, and you pay attention, and you're there, and everything else, we're not going anywhere. You have us for eternity. But now, if you turn into some sleazeball, asshole, guys, they're going to ditch your ass eventually. It happens. Because Women don't like assholes. Just putting it straight out there, everybody. Women hate assholes. It's bad enough that we have to deal with everyday life and every asshole looking at us up and down, judging us, and thinking, I wonder what she'd be like in bed. Because actually, I'd say 80% of the time, that's what a man is looking at a woman for. He's not looking because, oh, she looks smart. No. He's looking at you because you're damn sexy and he's curious. That's what that is. He's not saying, oh, nice hair, or that's a nice brooch, or that's a nice coat. That's not what he's looking at. Definitely not. Business ladies, you know what I'm talking about, because you get dealt with that every day. I worked in a male industry. I've been a 30-year apprentice welder for a long time. I got hurt. Got into a bad car accident. Fucked up my wrist. Can't weld or shit. But for a lot of the time, I had to tell the guys that I worked with on my crew that I was gay. And I had to act gay. Because I had to deal with 50 guys at a time on every crew, and between me and the cooks, we were the only females. So I was gay everywhere I went. So for years I was gay, until I had a boyfriend that picked me up one day, and everybody thought, well, how the hell is that possible? Who the heck? And I was like, oh, that's my brother. But then they saw me kissing him, and they were like, wow, aren't you guys siblings? And that's when it hit the fan. That all those years, I wasn't gay. But, you know what I'm trying to say? When you're like everybody else, like you're like one of the guys, they look at you like one of the guys. But when you are portraying yourself as, I'm a female, they know it. They can smell it. And guys are terrible for that. That's why there's more guys that cheat on their wives and girlfriends, because of the fact that they don't care. And that's the honest to shit truth. They don't care. They will follow a fresh pussy anywhere. They do. And that's just the way it is. Us women will stay with one dick because we love him, or, you know, he treats us good, and he's not a cheater. But if he is a cheater, and he knows it, guys, either you break it off or do something useful with your time, because in the end, you're going to hurt somebody who's been with you for lots of years and put up with a lot of your shit, and you're going to hurt them. Female or male, even females. Ladies, if you're the cheater and you've been in a relationship for a long time and you know the consequences of what's going to happen, I would say do something about it now, because you know how it feels. Just do it for, you know, because of the right and wrongs. Because you have morals and values. But yes, guys are hard. They are definitely hard to deal with. When a guy doesn't, you know, talk on his phone a lot, then all of a sudden he's on it constantly, that's a pretty big sign that he's trying to be sneaky, even though he had no fucking idea what these certain apps on the phone were in the first place, like Snapchat or Tinder or whatever, and all of a sudden now he knows, then that's a pretty big sign that, uh-oh, your guy is looking somewhere else. Now, I don't understand cheating as is. I've always been the cheated on. Even if I was dishing out sex every day, doing whatever, giving him a blowjob, making him happy, making him dinner, doing laundry, going to school, like all of that. And if he's still not happy, then you know what? It's definitely not you. It's his issue. So then that means, ladies, you deserve somebody way better. So start packing your shit, because if you suspect that he's cheating, more than likely 99.9% he is. Sad to say. So grab a bottle of wine, smoke a joint, do whatever you need to do, have a bubble bath, play with yourself, go to the toy store, buy something just that will blow your freaking mind. And when he goes to work, fuck that, have a really nice day. What else can I say? Just don't be sad. Be sad, but don't let it affect your life. Because obviously, it's not affecting his. And same thing with you ladies. If you ladies are cheating, try not to be so, gung-ho about being a real biatch. Like, okay, fine, you got a better dick somewhere else. Well, there's still that dick that waits for you at home or whatever. Be nice. At least talk to him. Break it in slowly that there's somebody. Because guys, you just pile it in fast and boom, get out, we're done, blah, blah, blah. Like, holy shit. But women, we seem to procrastinate. And that's what usually gets us, right? It's because we take forever to let something go. Because we feel bad. Well, if you feel bad about cheating, talk to your guy, because he's going to be heartbroken. So you may as well just have a sit down, grab a bottle of wine, share it, do whatever. Just have a sit down and be honest. That's all I can say. Just guys, you too. Try not to be so hardcore. You don't have to snow plow it in and then bang, get out, pack your shit, take your kids, blah, blah, blah. Like, whoa. Some guys are like that. Some guys, yeah, I can say, no. Guys don't procrastinate. They want you gone because they want that other chick to be in their place, in your place right now, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why that is. I don't know. When I was studying psychology and sexuality in university, guys were just like the study of man was just incredible, because from men and women, we are completely different, complete opposites. We are nurturing. Men are more aggressive. They are like the hunters. We're the gatherers. We have the babies. They donate the babies. So it's hard to say why men are so hard when it comes to breaking it off, or trying to tell the other person that it's over. I don't know. It's funny, you know. We like to break it in and, tell our spouse, like, okay, yes, I'm cheating on you. I met him somewhere at work, or I met him here. You know, I don't know. We do it in a nurturing way where we don't hurt your feelings, right? Or try not to. But we do. And we crush you, and yeah. And you're devastated, and words are said, and feelings are mentioned, but that's okay. At least nobody's gonna jump off a bridge, pardon me, or, string up in the bathroom or something stupid. Don't ever do that, by the way. Everybody, don't ever take your life because somebody broke your heart. Never, ever do that. Just think of this. There's somebody way better, and you can do way better than that. Why? Because you deserve it. Because you're beautiful, and you're handsome, and you're, smart, and everything else. And for them to see that they won, or that, they got you upset and they just don't care, don't show that. Show that you don't care, and you can shrug it off just as much. Don't ever give in. Never, ever. Not because of somebody. Never, ever let somebody ever hurt you or put you down. Because you are just as marvelous and beautiful and intelligent as anything else. And you deserve better. So, that's the honest truth. There's somebody on this planet for everybody. And, if it takes a few tries to find that special somebody, then it does. But never ever give up and say, oh my God, that's it. That's my end of my life. No. Because that special soulmate, or whoever that, that they say that there's a person for everybody. The smartest, intelligent scholars of the whole freaking planet have said this, that there's somebody for everybody. So just think, well, you're at least one that much closer to finding your soulmate. Okay, so there's a bump in the road. That's fine. Keep going. Eventually, there's going to be no more bumps in the road, and Mr. or Mrs. Perfect is going to be right there. So just think of it that way. So what? It's a relationship. Fine. But you just got to let it go. So did I. Lou Rock? Me too. 13 years ago. I've been single since. I gave up. But you know what? I owe him for my schooling $40,000, okay? So I thought, all this studying about pleasure, human beings, human behavior, sexuality, whatever, finding the ultimate pleasure. I want to find the ultimate pleasure. I never gave myself that chance. And now that I sit 13 years later, single, still single, I'm like, wow, I wasted 13 years of my life because I was sad over somebody breaking my heart. Like, what the fuck is my problem? I'm a beautiful, mature woman. And I haven't had a relationship in so long. But yet, I have all this knowledge and all this education. And, I help friends and strangers all the time. But I've never helped myself. So, 2 years. 2 years, that's a long time. Depends on how long you were together for, right? If you were together like 20 years and it's just 2 years fresh, then it's going to take a little time, yeah, to adjust, to let things go. Oh, see? Yes. So that's a long time. You get used to that person, you know. They are like part of your routine, right? And when they're not there, your routine and your life is all fucked up. And there's no easy fix to that. Just keep in mind that she wasn't the one. She's still out there. Your soulmate is still out there. So maybe it takes one more bump in the road till you get to her, right? Because your soulmate, you'll know. You all know, you will feel it. There'll be love like instantly. And that passion will be there, and all the time. They'll never disrespect you. They'll love you for who you are, and you never ever have to worry about them cheating. Oh, see, my son is 13. I've been divorced for 13 years, so figure that out, yeah. I had him, and his dad was gone. Didn't want a family. He enjoyed fucking, but he just didn't want a family. And we even got married. But, you know, I've been down this road twice. I married my high school sweetheart, and he decided while he had me, he was going to have somebody else. So he married me, and we had a kid together. But he also had a kid with the other woman, and lied and cheated and everything else, abused us, and, you know. And then he burnt the family home down. The private investigator came to my house to ask what happened. I was truthful, and I said that, you know, that my husband had to have done it because he's been planning to do it. It was never taken any further. The private investigator said, oh, it was whatever, faulty wiring or something. And the asshole got everything. He got everything. And me and my daughter, she was 2 years old at the time. She lost all her toys. She lost her home. All we got was $1,000. And we never seen him again. And this was 28 years ago now. So my daughter's 28, so 26 years ago. Yep. I was just a kid. And yeah, that was my first experience. My heart was crushed. So, and after that, I was really, you know, oh yeah, there are dirtbags out there, and there are biatches out there that just don't care, you know. And it's sad because obviously we're the softies, right? The ones that get cheated on. And that's terrible. It's a sad feeling. But you know what? Never ever think that you deserved it or it was your fault. Never think that. Because that is not true. People don't cheat Like I say, women cheat because they think that there's a better dick out there, or but he's gonna dump her eventually because that's what they do. Cheaters are cheaters, and cheaters cheat on cheaters. It's a proven fact. So if your wife left you for some guy, I bet you that guy is going to be cheating on her very soon. Because that's what they do. They analyze who they are with. They analyze why they're with them. They analyze everything. See? Yeah, that's so true, isn't it? Yeah, that septic tank should be a little bit larger, that little hole there. I know what I can fill it up with. Isn't it sad though, right? It is. Like, I feel sorry. Like, yes. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I do. I just have to say, it's painful to go to a courthouse and you have to file for a divorce. You feel ashamed. You feel like you've done something wrong. It was your fault. That's why you're there. They're leaving you because you're a bad person. But you know what? Never think that either. Never. Don't ever blame yourself. You got to get over that. Get over that hump. Go do something. Go be dirty. Go, like I say, go to a sex shop. And don't worry about what those people say there or what you think they are thinking, because if they work in a sex shop, they don't care. They just don't care what you're shopping for. They'll help you.
They are trained to be discreet.
Yes, exactly. Plus, they don't care what you're shopping for. If you're there to pleasure yourself, buy the wackiest toy, biggest toy you can, and go home and have a bottle of wine.
Lou Rock. A healthy sex relationship with yourself is a healthy thing.
Yes.
And it actually is a good preventer of cheating. If you're a guy or a girl with
Exactly.
a high sex drive,
yeah,
and you get the urge and your person ain't there, you just grab that little friend, that
yeah,
and
that's right.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Use your imagination, eh?
That's right.
Keeps them from cheating.
Oh yeah. Like my grandmother used to say, she used to tell us, "Oh, jerking off, you go blind." Well, this last year, I had to buy myself glasses.
Dirty boy. He's a dirty boy. Dirty boy. I'm sorry, Aphrodity.
Oh no,
Nice to meet you. I've been listening, but I was driving, and then I was like stopping place to place and able to answer. And there's so much that I want to comment on. I'm like going crazy here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Where are you from?
I am from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, cool, neighbor. I'm in Michigan.
Nice.
We friends
Yeah.
now?
You're just south of the border.
Yeah, well, I am northern Michigan too, so that
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, that's really close.
Yep. Lou Rock says his ex-wife is from Toronto.
Oh, where are you from, Lou Rock?
He might even try to call in. I don't know. He likes to call in on shows. Florida,
Florida.
Jersey.
Wow. Wow. How did you meet your ex-wife? Because that's like quite a distance.
Facebook.
Oh, no way. Facebook. Wow. You know, that freaking thing has caused a lot of problems for so many people. Facebook.
Mhm. Mhm.
They have either,
Especially.
caught their spouses or, found somebody that they were cheating with or, just
Just
I can't stand
yeah.
Facebook.
Social media has changed the face of dating as we
Oh,
know it
yeah.
because and the internet, I mean, it's just exploded uh how much of a menu is out there for people now. It's so much easier to
Yeah.
find a new person, they think, than
Yeah.
to salvage the relationship they're in.
Yeah, that's right.
That's sad. That's sad.
Yes, it is. Like last summer, um I met this military guy online, but he turned out not to be even in the military. And yeah, and he took me for $3,000 last summer. I sent him,
Aphrodite.
yes, I sent
Wow.
him money. Oh God. I sent this guy money to bring his daughter to see him because he said he hasn't seen her in years. So I had a big heart right there, right? I thought, oh my gosh.
Mm.
I even talked to the little girl on the phone, and it turned out that the little girl I talked to was like 35 years old.
Oh no. Oh
Yes.
no.
So it wasn't
Oh,
even a little
that's
girl. Yeah, these two scammers were all over the internet just soaking people.
you got catfished.
Oh, yeah.
That's Guess what that is. You got totally catfish. You know, there are some women I've definitely, know that have actually gone through that. I don't
Yeah.
meet many, but I do meet them. I meet a lot more guys that get catfished than women.
Oh, really?
You know,
Wow.
those sweet guys that, they don't have a lot of game. For whatever
Yeah.
reason, they just don't have a lot of game, but they're very sweet, good friends.
Yes.
Probably would be a good partner to somebody, but
Yeah.
their lot in life did not dictate that they would have game, and they are not trying to up it. So they go on the internet, and
Yeah.
these fake profiles with these beautiful pictures, too good to be true scenarios, come
Yeah.
on, and they're like, oh, they'll continue on with these sweet people, not just guys,
Yeah.
but women too.
Oh,
And
yes.
and and they will take them. They will take them for whatever they can, and it is just heartbreaking. Just
It
heartbreaking.
is.
You're
Yeah.
you're preying on people in such a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
It's terrible to me.
Yeah. And see, a lot of people think, well, if they use kids or, like people have a heart for young children, right? Being away from their parents or whatever it is, or being, through a divorce. So people give their heart out and then find out that, oh my God, like me, like that wasn't even a child I was talking to. It just happened to be an older woman with a young voice.
Yeah. Yup.
Like,
And it's so sad too. Oh,
yeah,
Lou Rock, he says, ladies, word of advice, never give a man money. I'm old fashioned. Men buy women stuff, not the other way.
oh
Lou
yeah,
Rock, I will agree to you to a point. When I'm
yeah,
looking for a partner, I want I want the masculine version of a man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Yeah,
I
for
want the
sure.
masculine traditional version of a man. But when I'm first dating, or if I'm dating, I will do the whole Dutch. You pay for you, I pay for me.
Yeah,
We'll take turns paying for each other. I'm okay with that.
yeah,
That's new fashion,
yeah,
and I'm okay with that. Because there are certain men, uh, men and women.
yeah,
Let's go men that will take it if they pay for something for you. They do in their head. They think
yeah,
they're investing, so they feel they're owed something, and I
yes,
don't want to put off those vibes. And
yeah,
women, there are women who to it thinking, okay, he paid for this. Now he'll pay for everything plus some. And my friends.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and both is wrong, really.
yeah.
Both is wrong.
It's just how society is, you know. Certain people are brought up a certain way, and that's what they know, right? Like, I went to school, I went to high school with this girl, and she was just one of those divas, I guess you'd call them, that she expected every guy to give her something, that she was owed whatever she wanted. And that's how she was brought up, and that's how her sisters were brought up. So you have these three women in high school that expected everything to be laid out for them, to have the red carpet down and everything, to walk around with crowns on their heads, you know, kind of a deal. And
Mm-hmm.
they just, yeah, they made us girls, us, you know, below them, look just terrible. Like we were like not worth the time, right? Just because we
It is
didn't,
terrible.
yeah, just because we didn't have like $200 hairdos and fake nails and, you know, fake boobs at the age of 14 or 15, like
Right?
wow.
I can see that you're a very pretty girl in your profile picture. Um I know I'm a pretty girl. I just know it. I'm one of them girls. I am pretty confident when it comes to that. But Lou Rock has seen it. When I go in to a uh, chat room,
Yeah.
freaking men flock like dogs. And it's
Oh yeah.
because of the yeah, and it's like they ignore all the other girls in the room who are so sweet, and I'm not even doing anything just because my profile picture is
Yeah.
cute and I got that name, which has to be explained. If you're
Yeah.
86 something, you're getting rid of it. It's off the menu. I'm not born in 86 and offering bad love here. I want to get rid of it. If you go to a club and you get 86, you're kicked out.
Yeah.
There's a story behind all that, but
Oh jeez.
another time.
Yeah.
Huh?
And mine too. Like mine's Aphrodite. That's not because I'm, you know, like the goddess of love. It's because I was a heartbreaker in high school.
Right, right,
So
right.
they called me that.
I'm not bad love because I want to do things to
Yeah.
you. Just because I throw on a red wig and take a cute picture.
Yeah.
Don't get all crazy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, Lou Rock, you both are still heartbreakers. Don't lie. Oh, you should tell him the lesbian story. I don't know if he was in here for that.
Oh, when I was at work.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
No, he's got the eyes going.
Oh man.
This is juicy, huh?
Oh God. Yeah. That's where my foot was in my mouth way too far.
Hear this. Hear her story, Lou Rock. Hear it.
Oh gosh. I
He's a
worked.
lesbian now.
I worked with like about 50 or 60 men on the pipeline up north, and I was the only female on this crew, right? So after work and stuff, we would hang out at the bar, have drinks, whatever, and everybody thought that I was gay, you know? I was like everybody else. So one of the guys at the table said, "Hey man, you know what? That's a hot waitress. I bet you can't get her." And I was like, "Oh fuck." Now, like, you know, now I had to put my dink on the table and show everybody, you know, like, okay, I'm part of the guys, right? So I went up to this waitress and I'm like walking up to her and I'm thinking, oh my God, like sweating bullets, you know, I've had a few beers and I'm like, okay, I can do this, right? Like, she's straight, she's not gonna say anything, you know, whatever. When I walked up to her and I asked her, hey, you know, like after work, do you want to get together and like have a few beers? She was like, oh yeah, for sure. I was like floored. I thought, oh my God, I just picked up a chick. And I'm straighter than straight, right? Like there is no female, nothing in my life.
Oh,
Well,
Blue Rock, I think I just felt him in my telekinesis, telepathic powers. He just is not a lesbian anymore. Did you just turn straight too, Blue Rock?
well, needless to say here, she came to my room and after a few more drinks and a couple doobies, we got into stuff. And yeah, that was kind of my first ever full-blown experience with a woman. But after that, the guys didn't bug me after that. They all applauded me the next day and everything else because she was some hot waitress and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God. I can't believe I did this. Yep, that was my first and my last lesbian experience not being a lesbian.
Blue Rock. You and your eyes, boy.
Yeah. Oh God, coming back in that crew truck and going on that plane, coming back home, it was, yeah, I sat in that freaking seat real quiet all the way back.
I bet.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like I even had my kids at the time. So like I didn't even know if I had to say anything or if they knew or if anybody would know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, it was hard. Like facing my parents.
Town.
Yeah, I came from like a small town, yeah. Like a little Ukrainian town, you know? And yeah, to come home to my parents and, you know, just not say anything, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to hell for sure. Like, if I even tell my mother this, like she's gonna just, you know, give me either a beating or kick me out. I thought, oh my God.
I learned in my late teens, I think late teens, like 19, old enough to go to the club. When I started clubbing for a very brief moment, that I would not pull the lesbian card because I found that it just attracted more men.
Yeah.
Like, I'd go with a girlfriend and I'm like, I'm sorry, we're like together. You know, I don't want to dance with you. I'm only dancing with her tonight. And, you know, she'd play it off. I'd sit on her lap or whatever. But then the guys would flock even more. And I'm like, no, this is the opposite of what I want.
Yeah.
But I was 19. I'm not very articulate in saying. Now I just say I'm straight. And if I'm not interested, I'm not interested.
Yeah. See, yeah. And like working with all those men, like I was nervous as is, right? Because like I'm only 5'4", And being a third year apprentice welder, these men were like 6'2", 6'3", 300, whatever pounds. Like they were big men, right? And there's me, this little Ukrainian girl working with all these guys. I had to think fast. Like, okay, all of a sudden I was a lesbian. That's what I told everybody.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Oh
You're
man.
Ukrainian. How did you end up in Canada? How did you end up in Canada?
My parents, my grandparents' parents, and yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, it's freezing cold here though.
Yeah, I feel that. Did you get hit with the blizzard?
Yes, we did. And yeah,
You don't sound Canadian, eh?
yeah.
It's about time somebody brought that up.
Man, yeah, a lot of Canadians do say "a." Like it's funny to hear because I live in Canada and you can tell like they're straight Canadian. They'll be talking and they'll be like, "Hey," you're like, "What?
Hey,
what did you say?"
So, Lou Rock said he lived in Toronto for a while. He fucking hated it. The cold? Is it because the cold? Because you're Florida, Jersey. Jersey can get kind of cold, but Florida, nothing compared to here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Toronto's dirty.
Yes, I have to agree there. Toronto is.
He said Florida is beautiful. I love it here. I don't know. I kind of think Miami's dirty. It used to be something else.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
But I like Florida. My dad has a house in Bradenton.
Oh, you live near Disneyland? Nice. I've always wanted to go to Disneyland.
I've been there. I went there. Disney, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld.
Really? Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
See, the farthest I've ever been, I went to Mardi Gras. But I had to get escorted off the plane because I freaked out on it.
Oh, you were scared of flying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I've been to New Orleans. I missed Mardi Gras by about 2 weeks. I think you could still smell the marijuana in the streets, though.
Oh, I bet.
14. Yeah, that was a cool trip.
Wow. Yeah, like coming from Canada and then going to Mardi Gras, like for me too, right? Like I got to walk around with no shirt on, my boobs hanging out, and I was like, this is the shit. Like
well,
this is the
parents. So I didn't get that luxury.
Oh man, the whole 7 days I was there, I was drunk and stoned.
Ugh, that sounds like a good time. I want to go as an adult.
Man.
If I could just find a sitter for a week, I'd have myself a good time.
Oh yeah. Like
Rock's done with the fast lifestyle.
Like me and my girlfriend. Yeah, we went after grad
of the lifestyle, Lou Rock.
Yeah, I don't live
a little and then jump back out.
I have my moments. I have my bad habits, but not like before.
Right. We all have our vices. What else do you have on your set? Because you kind of had it planned out a bit tonight, huh? I popped on the other night. I didn't hear anything, so I popped back out because I wasn't sure exactly what kind of pod it was going to be, Aphrodity.
Oh, yeah. Well, my part one, right?
Yeah.
My part one, I had to finish off with this one. How today I thought cheaters would be a good idea because it's coming up New Year's, and I thought, oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of broken hearts on that day. So yeah, I
Uh-oh.
I thought before anything happens and before, friends call me and go, oh my God, he dumped me.
Right?
I thought I'm getting on this, and I'm going to do this up. And before anybody cheats on anybody, I was going to give some advice on what to look for. So nobody calls me and goes, oh my God, he dumped me.
Right? Well, that season is already in because those major
Yeah.
holidays happen. So
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, I can't tell you how many posts I read in dating and love relationship type esque threads that are like, oh, he dumped me 2 days after Thanksgiving. And now he wants to bring me Christmas presents. I haven't even talked to him in a month. What's up with that? He wanted another girl.
Oh my God.
Like they'll wait till
Yeah.
after the holidays, the nice ones. And
Yeah.
then some of them are just not nice. Like,
Yeah, like
I'm breaking up with you for Christmas.
another good one is Valentine's Day.
Oh, yes.
Dumping you before Valentine's Day to go be with some other chick, and then once it's over, they come back.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember in school those little mini relationships. The ones that weren't serious. But it was
Yeah.
always going to be somebody breaking up or getting together at a dance.
Oh yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. Friend swapping.
It's the strangest thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got hit by a snowball. Thanks, girl. She's like, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, Lou Rock, damn, you had some bad men.
$20 on this.
Not all of them.
Not all, no. Like.
No, I've been the bad guy.
Oh yeah. I've been the bad guy. That's why I was called Aphrodity in high school, not because I was in love all the time, it's because I broke a lot of hearts.
I did too, honestly.
Yeah. Well, there's so many boys, right? Like, and the good ones were always with my friends, So.
Yeah. See, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm not bad, but like when I was younger, I definitely had a taste for a particular type, and it wasn't the sweet ones who would been completely lovely, and I didn't. Now that I'm 39, it was the ones that had a little bit of edge to them.
Oh yeah.
Just a little. And I should have took it as a yellow flag, but I wasn't old enough to understand that.
Yeah, I liked reading about my boyfriend in the paper where he always outchased the cops in my little town.
Oh no.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I had one. I left him because he was, he was a cheater. He was a cheater. Let's go ahead and say that. He was a cheater. And I left him for it. I left him in a pile of his own puke on the floor. And I left. I just walked out and grabbed my stuff and left. I'm like, I'm good. Then I never talked to him again. But later I heard he robbed a pizza place.
Oh my gosh.
Later or something. And I'm like, whoa.
No way.
I'm really glad I left.
Wow.
Sad stuff. But way over it stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a couple of those. I liked the bad boys, the ones that were always, rough and rugged and, got into trouble because they were exciting, right? There was always something.
That benefits too.
Did you hear that? My kid made a
No.
snow angel. I'm like, I was
Aw.
hiding in my car, waiting for other kids to call. What else was on that set? What else was on that set again? Where were we?
Um, which one?
Oh, which topic were we on?
The ones where you have to take your spouse to court and they have more money than you? That one?
Oh gosh. I had stuff to say about that, but I was so driving. The alimony thing.
Oh
The
yeah.
alimony part of that.
Yeah.
There are
Like
some states that won't even grant that unless you have been married 10 years. And I
really?
think the military, because I mean, you got scammed by a fake military person. I was
Yeah.
actually married to a military guy, had kids with him. Um,
Oh wow.
I didn't seek alimony, but I was aware that it was there if I wanted, because I got a lawyer. I did get a lawyer. I paid those expensive fees, and not because I I needed it, more because I was alone. I was in one state, he was in another state.
Yeah.
There's red tape because he's military, and I thought it was so sad, just so sad, um, that
Well, they
I was
have
doing this
different
by
laws.
myself.
Like they have to follow military rules.
There
So
are things that have to be followed, yes.
yeah, like it's harsh, right? Like there's the law and then there's like military law.
Yep.
And
Oh yeah.
it's
You,
different.
yep. You are government property once you sign that freaking contract. I actually have a 18-year-old. She just turned 18 and she's actually going into the military.
Oh wow.
I'm excited for her. I'm
Yeah,
excited for her. But I seen, I seen a lot of the good and the bad of the
yeah.
military. And there was
Oh yeah.
pros. My ex, I mean, despite whatever things we had in our marriages, in our marriage,
Right.
particularly in our marriage, when I was young and he was young, despite whatever missteps were taken between us, we always made the decision that we would be good for our children together. And he was
Yeah.
always good to me, and I'm glad that I had the kids and he could continue his career. I never
Right.
had any problems with him whatsoever. I mean, that could be proximity too, because he
Yeah.
was always never here and I always was the one. But now he's
Right.
retiring. And if you could have an ex, that particular ex of mine, best ex you could ever have. Really. I mean, despite my hurt from the relationship,
Yeah.
him being a parent and a co-parent and a dad and a stand-up guy afterwards, great,
Yeah.
phenomenal. You know?
See there, yeah. There's some guys out there that, unfortunately have to do what they're ranked to do, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
that comes first over being a husband and a dad. So, but underneath all that, he's a great guy and he's, could be a super dad. And yeah,
oh yeah, yeah.
just,
I mean, we weren't perfect. I mean, I was 19 when I got married, so
yeah, me
I
too.
mean, the fact that we were only engaged for like 2 days, but known each other for years as friends, you
Yeah.
know, that's kind of astounding that we even made it 10 years in a military relationship.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hard. It's hard.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
There's always, it's all about the hellos and goodbyes when you're a
Right.
military spouse
Right.
or two military people together. You say hello and goodbye to so many people. It's the norm.
Yeah.
It's hard for normal people that don't and don't
Yeah.
understand.
That's right. Yeah. Well, yeah, it is hard. Like, they're there, for that moment, and then they're not there anymore, and so on, right?
Yep, pretty much. I mean,
So,
like, if you're like a military wife and you're moving to like a new place, um, then let's see, it takes you about a month or two, depending on your personality, to make one friend. Well, you could make that one friend, have that girlfriend for like 3 weeks, and then her husband gets deployed. And you're at like back to square one.
that's square one. Yep.
Can I just,
Yep. People come and go all the time. Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, that's straining on a relationship. All the moving around, all the TDYs, and I don't remember what the technical term is for a TDY, but I do know that it is a leave that your military spouse takes for training that they will not pay for your spouse to go with you. So it's affectionately termed temporarily divorce yourself.
Oh, yeah. I
TDY.
guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, because it's 6 months or less, and that's why they don't pay. Because if it's 6 months or less, they're not going to pay for it. You can stay where you're at and then go with him to his next permanent duty station, or just wait for him to get back from training if you're staying in the same location. And
Wow.
it's a
That would
tough
be.
thing because, yeah, you
Yeah.
don't just go through the long deployments. I did 2 of those. Neither one went very well for us as a couple. And the second was the ending one. It was after that we were done.
Yeah.
And but there's lots of those, like little tiny ones. A month gone, 2 days gone, a week gone. There's
Yeah.
lots of those when you get into one of those relationships. So you're probably, in a way, you might have lost money by that scammer. But if
Yeah.
it had been an actual military guy, which, God bless them all because they're great, or girls because they're great, but it's it's hard. If you don't know how to be alone, it's really hard.
Right. Well, I've been single for 13 years, so
I know. How?
I just put all my efforts into my kids, and I raised them, and I worked, and yeah, I got my education, and I just never thought about, having somebody else in my life for a while until I was really ready. Like I was waiting for Mr. Right. Like I was done with all the, Mr. Wrongs and everything else, and I thought, no, this time I'm going to wait. Well, I've been waiting for 13 years.
You're ready. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I've been more than ready, and now I think I'm just too picky. I don't know.
That's okay. Because you know how to be alone. I mean, during that 13 years, it wasn't a waste. I mean, you learned how to love yourself. You learn how to love your kids. You learn how to do other things through schooling.
Oh yeah,
Not a
I
waste.
learned lots. I've learned a lot of things. I've had more time to spend getting to know myself and my needs, and now that I know all that, now I can really share myself with somebody more openly, and have a better relationship.
Yeah. That is a good thing. And you also probably picked up along the way, as you had a relationship, and it sounds like it was a super hurtful one. One that
Yes.
you should take time to grieve over. One that you should take time for yourself. And
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you learned a lot in that. I took time for myself after my last one too, and I love dating myself. I still date
Yeah.
myself.
Freaking right. I do too. Like over the Christmas holidays here, me, myself, and I, we we drank a whole bottle of hot sex ourselves.
Holy moly. Then what did you do? You didn't try to go snowboarding, did you?
No, I sure didn't. There was no way. I watched a scary movie, that Krampus movie, and then I crashed out.
Oh my. Blue Rock wants to know again, what did you drink?
It's called hot sex.
What sex? I think he just wanted to hear you say that.
Oh, yeah, it's made with vodka, ginger liqueur, ginseng, and I think some cream, and yeah, it's pretty tasty.
You read what he's writing down there. Hot sex. Want some of that. Do you want it for the ginseng, or do you want it just to say you want it?
Just messing.
Blue Rock jokes a lot. He's
Yeah,
lovely. I've
undercover
been on
lesbian.
pot.
Hey,
Yeah.
that I like I say, I have never ever been with a woman ever in my life, and I have to admit, I did pretty good. I was pretty impressed.
Were you impressed? That was the lesbian date that ended up being a lesbian date,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
my lesbian self. Yeah, my straight lesbian self.
I went on a lesbian date too. I didn't know I was on one until I knew I was on one. Like, I was married, so it wasn't actually a date. It was just naivety, I guess, and youth.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with a straight male friend of mine who used to date my sister. Like, we'd known him for a long time, and I was in town alone, and we went to the bar, and it's all good. It's all good. And then we run into this gal and this guy. Well, the gal is a lesbian. She's actually one of my friends now. But the male was homosexual, and me and this friend of mine, we were totally straight. But we were at a bar, we were having fun. It didn't go like anywhere weird. They invited us over to walk down to their place, which was nearby. We walked down. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know they were trying to lure us down. I thought it was an
Oh,
invite for
oh my
just
gosh.
drinking after and hanging. But no, they had a system. That
Oh
girl and that
man.
guy. And he cut me off from my guy friend who was straight and younger
Yeah.
than me. I'm kind of like big sister, and she cut me off from him. And then they both made a move. And
Oh yeah.
it was funny because I'm like, oh, whoa. I think I might have given the wrong impression. I am married. So, like, thank you for the 2-second back massage, but I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. And
Oh
then
yeah.
I went to him and I was like, how'd your experience go? He's like, I saw a dick. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. It's because we got out of there. It was just a funny thing. We had a great night still. It was just a funny thing that happened.
Well, yeah, like mine backfired so bad that, I thought that waitress was straight and everything else, and I had it all covered, and yep. And oh no. Nope.
Relationships have changed in 13 years.
Man. Oh, that was the last time that I ever stuck my foot in my mouth.
Yeah, I think my experience was probably, gosh.
Yeah.
I don't think I was even, I don't even think I had kids exactly yet. I was married, and my oldest just turned 18, so mine would have been like 19 years ago or something that happened. It was fun though. Well, I learned some things. I
Oh
learned
yeah, me
some
too.
things.
Oh, me too.
Definitely, yeah, yeah. Lou Rock, he's just dying over here.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
oh,
But
Aphrodite,
I
it
do
was
have to
so
admit,
nice.
though, I have to admit,
Go
being
ahead.
with a woman, it was very, very sensual and very passionate. Like it was, it was more intense being with a woman than with a guy.
I can, you know, I gotta go in a second because I gotta go back into town and pick kids up from the gym. I got two to load in the car. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah. Soon
I
here, I
also,
gotta make dinner for mine too. Yep.
yeah, I can feel you on that though because like there are some days where I'm like, maybe I don't want a guy necessarily. Maybe I just want to cuddle. I don't want to have sex with a girl. I don't want to have sex with a girl. It's not my
Yeah.
thing. But I don't mind cuddling and talking and just hanging out and joking all day.
Yeah.
You kind of want that with a guy, but you want it
Yeah. But guys
with the
don't
other
lay
two.
there long. Guys don't lay there long enough to cuddle. You know, like they'll cuddle for a few minutes and then they're like, okay. It's like, whoa, 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 I'm not done.
Right? And I'm not like a super needy gal or anything, but there's days,
Yeah. You just need a cuddle buddy.
you just want to be held. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Blue Rock says he loves to cuddle. Oh, Lou Rock. All right. Well, I am going to load up kids, Aphrodite. If I see you on later on after the kids are gone to bed, I would love to pop in on you again because this was a lot of fun.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'll be back on at 10 o'clock.
All right. I will be around at 10. I have another pod that I like to jump in on, but yours is new and I think we think around the same thing. So I will see you later. You stay hot
You
and frisky.
betcha.
And Lou Rock, I will be safe. It's only a 5-minute drive there, 5-minute drive back, but then it's all about
Yep,
Santa.
that's right. Yep.
And thank you. Thank you for supporting Aphrodite's show. That is Lou Rock,
You
you're the
betcha. To
man.
both of you, thank you for dropping in. It was a great pleasure to chat and to meet both of you. It was lots of fun.
So very welcome. I'll see you around 10-ish.
You betcha.
Or over, depending.
Yep.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye. All right, room. It is my time to get off and to go make some dinner for my monster here. So I just want to thank everybody for joining me and for chatting in on me and for making my podcast an interesting one for today. So I will be back 10 o'clock. It is 4:30 my time, so a few more hours and I shall be back with a new topic. Can't tell you right now. You'll have to catch it later. So, I am Aphrodite, and you are listening to Pleasure My Libido. See you all at 10 p.m. Mwah. Stay safe, everybody.